going to get their water from. We were talking about how they can use all kinds of resources to get the water. This pilot, really great pilot, look at that, going to dip this bucket right into the water, just filling it up like it's a well, and they move these things around. They're portable units. He just got a full load of water there, and then he's going to take back off with that thing. And then what happens is when they get over this scene, the buckets are engineered where the bottom opens up and just dumps it right out. Mm-hmm. And it's a great way to get into the little isolated pockets of this thing where it's going, because as we saw, it was kind of spreading sporadically here and there, and they can just kind of douse one spot, come back, douse another. So they really are doing a great job as far as getting a handle on this. And you can see there's still a lot of active fire, too. It's not all done yet. There's still areas still left to burn, but most of it, it's the low-lying dry grasses, it looks like, that it's burning in now. So it almost becomes that kind of campfire effect. See the areas where it's already burned too, so it's a pretty good swath of area that fire has passed on through. It's a little bit of trouble with our Skyfox signal, which is not uncommon when they're out there in this kind of terrain.
All right, here's a quick look at the ADOT cam. Looks like we have the Skyfox cam back though, so we'll go back to those Skyfox aerials. All right, joining us on the phone once again, Fox 10's very own Matt Galka with an update on this fire.
Yeah, actually, we finally made it to the scene, or as close as we can get to the scene, and we just spoke with Phoenix Fire Captain Rita Bigler. Now, she tells us that they do have a handle on the fire, but that's kind of a broad term. They have a handle on it, and it's not threatening any structures, but that doesn't mean it's out, and it's definitely not out. We still see a lot of plumes of smoke. And when we see a new plume of smoke, that basically means this brush fire is catching new vegetation that is then being lit up by the fire. So crews still fighting the fire, but their biggest problem right now is the shifting wind. That's why they had to close the interstates and whatnot. So that's basically what they're doing right now. Still, like I said, plenty of smoke out here.
Wow. Yeah, we can actually hear the winds with you on the phone right now.
Oh, well, believe me, at 5 o'clock when you see me on TV, you'll see my hair shifting in the wind too. It is definitely quite windy out here, and it provides a big problem for these firefighters who are out here trying to really put this entire thing out. Now, it stretches it's pretty expansive to the point where Captain Bigler said they're pretty much fighting a north fire and a south fire. So they're kind of stretched all across the area, and it's about 80 acres now.
Yeah. I know we got an update. We got an update just moments ago that it was 100 acres now. So
okay.
Either way, it's a lot of burning.
Lot of land to cover, and basically it's very dry vegetation, obviously, and the fire, whenever it picks up non-burnt vegetation, it just goes up like that. So that's what they're battling right now. And the wind is it's blowing at my face right now, but before it was blowing at my back, and it's kind of all over the place. These swirling winds are causing their big problem here.
Matt, have you gotten any word as to how this might have started?
They do not know yet. Captain Bigler said they have no idea how it started. They got the initial call around 12:30 this afternoon, and obviously it took off from there.
Right, and a lot of viewers on Facebook, people who live in the area, wondering, will they need to evacuate? Now, it doesn't seem like this fire is affecting any structures in the area.
No, that's the good news. No structures, no evacuations. They don't see that developing. So that's the good news. But the bad news, obviously, still a big headache for traffic and people traveling in the area.
All right, Matt. Well, we appreciate you calling in, and if you get any other updates, feel free to call us once again. Thanks.
Will do. Thank you.
Yeah, so some good information from Matt there as far as talking to Captain Bigler as the firefight itself. And, we were seeing the fire on both ends, north and south, and earlier on, and that's what we were talking about, how it was blowing up on both ends, and that was, indeed, one of the challenges that she was talking about.